Ano ai me ke aloha. In this month, April, or Apelila, we feature a story from Hana Maui, a story of Ku'ula, Hinapuku'i'a, and their son Ai. Hinapuku'i'a and Ku'ula were the caretakers, stewards of the fish ponds of Hana. Every morning, they tended to the fish ponds, and the konohiki, the retainer of the ali'i, the chief, would come and gather fish for the chief for that day. Well, one day, as Hinapuku'i'a and Ku'ula were working, the konohiki, the retainer, never showed up. They thought this odd, but they thought maybe the chief did not want i'a for that day. And so they went along with their day. Well, unbeknownst to them, the konohiki, the retainer, had overslept, and he went straight to the chief, to the ali'i, instead of going to get the i'a. When he arrived at the chief, he told him that Hinapuku'i'a and Ku'ula did not have any i'a for the chief, and they would not be supplying i'a from that day on. The chief was filled with rage, and he ordered quickly for firewood to be put all around the hale, the house of Hinapuku'i'a and Ku'ula. So, as Hinapuku'i'a and Ku'ula were looking at their house, they saw that the warriors were bringing firewood. They quickly realized that the konohiki must have lied, that he must have told the chief something that was not true. And so Hina snuck into the house with 3 gourds. She placed the gourds in the house, collected what she needed, and returned back to Ku'ula. Ku'ula, Hinapuku'i'a, and Ai, they quickly went into the ocean, and following them was all the lobsters, all the crabs, the turtles, the fish. Everything followed them into the deep ocean. Well, as the fire was raging and raging, they heard 3 big, loud booms. And the warriors thought that Ku'ula and Hinapuku'i'a and Ai were killed, the entire ohana. Well, later that day, the people went down to the coastline to gather i'a, and they realized that there was nothing for them to eat. And so they went straight to the ali'i and said, You must have made a mistake. The konohiki must have lied to you. There is nothing for us to gather from the ocean. It all left with the ohana of Ku'ula. The ali'i didn't believe them, so he ran down to the ocean, and he discovered there was nothing along the reefs, along the coastline, and he started to wail his apology to this ohana. As Ku'ula heard the wailing of the chief, he ordered his son Ai to return above. And as Ai returned, he was instructed to teach the people to construct Ku'ula and Ko'a, fishing shrines that would forever provide i'a to the people. Ai also taught them how to call upon Hinapuku'i'a and Ku'ula for help, to bring the i'a to them. Now Ai also traveled all around the islands and taught all the people how to better be stewards of the ocean. The value for this mo'olelo, this story, is kuleana. And most people define kuleana as responsibility, but it is actually a privilege. And if you take on your privilege, you forever know how to take care of the ocean and the land and each other. Mahalo.